Well, it's a gloriously hot day. It's August the 29th, 2019, and I'm in Krakow, or Krakow as some people like to pronounce it. Well, I suppose that's the proper pronunciation, but I think I'll just say Krakow because it just sounds easier really. But this sure is a fine looking place, and it is sweltering. I mean, this is peak summer. This is a lot hotter than England right now. It's a beautiful place to be. Hello. Just talking to myself. Okay. Okay, what's he on about? I'm having a little walk through the old town here. I'm staying in a hotel, which is about, oh, how far is it? It's only 10 minutes walk, 10, maybe 15 minutes walk from the main square. Nice little apartment. I'll show you that later. Basically, what I'm doing here is, it's actually part of one of those stag do sort of things. It's a friend's son who is having a stag do out here, so we're here for 5 days overall. Basically, it's basically a few of us older fellas and a lot of younger guys. I'll probably meet up with them pretty soon. Well, I'm glad to be here. Well, I mean, just look at this place. Sure looks good. Everything looks so clean and well preserved there. I'm not so sure how old the facades of these buildings, or these buildings are, I should say. Not so sure about the age of them, but I'll delve into all of that later. But my first glance, Krakow is a lovely, lovely place. Okay, so rather than do a historical tour of Krakow and delve into the history for this vlog, what I want to do is simply talk about a few things which are relevant to my YouTube channel, basically. Now, this is August the 29th, 2019. I was last traveling, I left Thailand April the 1st, which is just about 5 months ago. And basically, I've worked ever since. And I'm finally almost free of work. I have a little bit more work to do when I leave Krakow before I go out to Thailand. But people often ask me in the comments section, how do I fund all of this travel that I do for winter time? Basically, I fund it by working. Now, I'm often asked, what do I work as? Well, let me just say that I'm one of these people who basically does half and half, double up if you want. It's basically about 6 months work and 6 months travel. That's what I do. Now, people then say, what do you work as? I do not give away my job title simply because it is not really relevant to my YouTube channel. My work has got nothing to do with my YouTube channel. My YouTube's got nothing to do with my work. But also say is that for basically about 6 months of the year, I work hard and I earn money. And that fuels all the travel that I do for the other half of the year. Here we are, the central square. Just take a look at this now. It's huge. It's massive. I'll tell you something else. Something else I've noticed around here. There are so many beautiful young ladies here. Well, if I was a young man, this wouldn't be such a bad place to be. All right, over here. Wow, sure is a huge central square. It's massive. It's massive. It's even bigger than it looks from this angle. Because what you're seeing in those buildings there are actually in the centre of the square. The other half of the square is beyond that. It is absolutely enormous. And there are stories linked into all of these historical old buildings, which I will delve into later. For now, it's just pleasant to be here. Yeah, yesterday was lost. It's a lost day, but I did manage to get out for a bit of a drink later on in the evening to check out the prices of the beer. I was quite pleasantly surprised, really. I'll talk all about that later. Wow, lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Well, I mean, Poland was never ever one of my dream destinations, but everyone says what a lovely, lovely city Krakow is, and it certainly looks that way to me. Beautiful. It's very, very clean and preserved the way a lot of other places are not. A lot of other historical places I've seen look quite scruffy, really, but this one, this is just, well, it's so clean and well preserved and excellent, really. I'm actually testing out a new camera that I've got here. It's new to me anyway. It's the Canon G7X Mark II. It's been around for a few years. My plan was to purchase the new G7X Mark III, which is more expensive than this one, and it includes an external microphone input and 4K features. That was my plan, to get onto that one, maybe to improve the quality on obviously on my YouTube videos. But the G7X Mark III, I do not see good reviews of it at all. In fact, some people really slate it. You know, apparently there's problems with that camera, so I decided to give it a miss and stuck with this one, the long established G7X Mark II. So I'm still getting used to the camera. You know, I'm a bit of a slow learner when it comes to camera techniques and all that sort of stuff, but I'll pick it up as I go along. Anyway. Whoa, beautiful. Sure is a beautiful environment. Wow. This is the first time I've actually seen this in daytime. Well, this guy is well and truly off his head. I think there's a few people off their head in places like this. It is well known for stag do's. Whoa. Now, I must admit, sometimes I get a little bit annoyed when people say to me in the winter time, oh, you're lucky, you do all this travel, you know, some people have been hinted, I must be privileged or whatever. No, nothing of the sort. All of my travel that I do in the winter is paid for by the money that I do at work. I work hard, I earn money, I spend it on my travel. It's all 100% legitimate. I do an honest day's living. It's what I work as. It's nothing special, but I work hard, I earn money, and I spend it on my travel, and that's how I fund my travel. It helps nowadays that I earn a little bit of money from the adverts that you see on my videos. Anyone who's got a YouTube channel knows that the Google ads, it's not a colossal amount of money, but it helps a bit anyway. I mean, to earn money solely from advertising, you've really, really got to have a mega big YouTube channel, and I'm not quite up to that level. Well, not yet anyway. Now, this is only my personal way of looking at it, but the idea of retiring full-time out in, you know, Southeast Asia, it's not really something that I'm considering for the near future. Because the fact is, you can't really earn money in those countries unless you've got something really special going for you. I earn money in the UK, I spend it in Southeast Asia. If I was to, you know, say, what the hell, go and try and retire in Thailand or Cambodia or whatever, well, it sounds very, very good, except, I don't know, I have mixed feelings about retiring full-time in a place like that. I don't think it's as good as, you know, you may think it is. Because the fact is, if you're there all the time, you may well get bored, or, you know, you wouldn't appreciate it as much. Also, where would I retire to exactly? I mean, basically, I'm a traveller. I travel to different places all the time. I don't stay in one place. I like my travel. I like seeing new places. I like the old places that I visit, but also seeing some brand new ones. Now, this winter time, I've got some, you know, really good locations lined up. A few old favourites, but also a couple of new ones, certainly new to my YouTube channel. So I'm really, really looking forward to all of that travelling. This is a warm-up. Well, it is warm. In fact, it's bloody hot. I don't have a great deal of sympathy for people who give up work, retire abroad, when they can't really afford to do it. they can't really afford to retire on a permanent basis. You know, retiring abroad is a very, very serious issue. It's something that you have to think about, and all the many elements and angles that you have to think about. And I would never, ever, ever, ever leave the United Kingdom, my home country, without travel insurance. I've never yet done it. Every time that I've stepped abroad, I've got full comprehensive travel insurance. I mean, really, it's crazy not to do that. You just never know what's around the corner. So basically, for those who want to know what I work as, you know, it's not really important. Let's just say that it's an honest day's work. It's nothing special, but I work hard, I earn money, and I spend it on my travels in the wintertime. And I'm very, very happy to continue to do that. That's the lifestyle that I've chosen. I mean, you know, from the beginning of April to the end of August, that 5-month slog, I'll do a little bit of work after I leave Krakow next week, you know, for another couple of weeks. But basically, that long slog from early April to the end of August, that is a slog. It is really a 7-day-a-week slog. But at the end of it, I feel fantastic. I feel like I'm free. I can now do what I want during the winter time, and I can do it in the knowledge that I've earned it. I've earned the right for all of these travels because I've worked for it. All right, how are you?